Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Dustin. We're going to play some Flight Simulator 2020 here. I'm excited to bring you this gameplay. It should be a good time. We are flying out of Princess Juliana International Airport, heading over to St. Barth. Pretty short flight, about a 10-minute flight here. So we just loaded in. We're going to do this one from cold and dark. I've never done this cold and dark on the Cessna Grand Caravan, so just give me 1 second here while we get everything squared away. We're going to get fuel selectors to both. That should be overhead, correct? To on. Fuel selectors are going to be on. Good. Engine ignition selector is set to norm. Is that this guy? That's fuel boost. Let me just make sure. I don't want to. Yep, set to norm. Good. Power power lever. English is hard today. Power lever set to idle. Very good. Prop set to max. We're there. Check. Batteries are going to be over here. Right, battery. Where's the battery? Battery, turn on. Beacon set to on. That's going to be one of you guys, right? Which one? Beacon set to on. Avionics switch set to on. Fuel boost switch set to on. Starter set to on. Fuel lever low idle. Starter. I wonder if I can kill it now. Alright. Looks good. Off. Fuel boost. This guy. Fuel boost set to normal. Avionics 2 on. Things are looking good. Before taxi, parking brake is set. Strobe light is on. Good. We're going to go ahead and turn on nav lights. We're going to turn on landing lights. No, we're going to turn on taxi lights. Very good. Things look good. Any warnings to clear? Nope, things look good. We're going to go ahead and taxi here, and I will meet you at the end of the runway when it is time for takeoff. Alrighty, friends, here we are approaching the end of the runway. We're going to take off, and we're going to go ahead and make a pretty quick right turn out to the east. This thing has got the turning radius of a semi-truck, just about. There we go. Very good. We're going to drop 1 notch of flaps for takeoff. Probably don't need it, but we're going to use it anyway, because we got it. Alright. Here we are. We have found center line. We're going to go ahead and run up the engines. Let's see. Airspeed's alive. Looking good. Passing through 50. 60. 70. And rotate. Beautiful. We're going to go ahead and bring back the power just a little bit. Very good. Clear this island up ahead. Still have flaps down. We're gonna wait just a second to pull those up. Get just a little bit more lift here. And there we go. As we pass through 100, we'll pull them up. And here's 100. Flaps coming up. It's a pretty short flight here today. Like we said earlier, about 10 minutes to the island straight ahead of us. But we're flying from one of my favorite airports in the entire game to another fantastic airport. Princess Juliana was always a favorite of mine, simply because I flew out of it a ton back in my Flight Simulator X days, FSX days. And St. Barth up here is a world-renowned airport for being an incredibly difficult airport to land at. It is a very steep landing on one side and a kind of a tricky approach on the other. We are not going to take the approach over the mountain today. We're going to come in from the bay just to keep it a little bit easier on us. For the first video anyway. But there is one thing I wanted to talk about on this short little flight over here. I wanted to talk about the rating, the reviews that Flight Simulator 2020 has in the Microsoft Store. Currently, it's got a 2.5-star rating overall, and I was just kind of wanted to come talk to you guys and see if it was deserving of that. Before you listen to my point of view here, I'd like for you to go in the comments and let me know what you think about the state that the game's released in, and we'll talk about it here. So, I think there's two kinds of people that are writing these negative reviews in general. You've got the people with quality of life problems, like the A320 Neo has a well-known issue with the autopilot. That's, you know, a bug. It's a quality of life thing that's not super fun. There's other little bugs, little crashes that I've experienced. I've crashed as many as 3 times in one gaming session, which has been really unfortunate. But most of the time, it's pretty good. So you got people reporting things like that. And then you have the people with actual legitimate concerns. One of them is not getting the premium content they paid for. So they're downloading the premium deluxe version of the game, which is like 120 bucks, maybe a little more, and getting the standard version of the game, which is like 50 bucks. So you're losing a whole bunch of money here by not getting the content that you deserve. The other group of people that has a legitimate place to concern are the people that have bought the game and are unable to download it, whether that's through Steam or the Microsoft store. They're having a hard time downloading it, and that's pretty unacceptable for a launch of a game. So this group of people are, you know, definitely hurting, and you know, rightfully so. I would probably write a pretty nasty review if that was me. But I think those cases are few and far between. And all in all, this game is massively beautiful and a joy to play. As we come in on approach here, just about, I'm going to give you a quick little scenery tour here around this aircraft and the area we're flying in. So stick with me, and we'll join you back on final approach. Alrighty, friends, we're coming around on final approach now. We're gonna go ahead and drop 1 notch of flaps. Get set up in the high position for landing, trim down, and drop the other. This is a scary airport for a few reasons. First reason being that there really is not a go-around opportunity. If you have a bad approach, it's very difficult to have a go-around. You've got a nice big old mountain, well, maybe not a mountain, but a big hill right at the end of this runway when we come in this way. And when you come in the other way, you've got the beach on the other side. if you look on YouTube, there's a few videos of aircraft overrunning the runway here and not having a super awesome time with it. So we're on final approach here. 500 feet to go. Little bit of a bounce, but that's okay. I'll slow it right on down. A little bit of a scenery glitch going on right here. That's not normally like that. There we go, made the exit here. So I guess this is kind of what we're talking about when we talk about quality of life stuff that's happening here, but overall, a very pretty game. I'm going to take you on a little tour here of this handcrafted airport that is a part of this flight simulator. So I appreciate you for joining us today. I'm going to leave you with this last little cinematic clip here, and hope you join us sometime soon. I stream over on Twitch. My Twitch is in the chat below. So hope to see you over there sometime soon. And we'll catch you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.